Hello everyone. I'm not going to show a how-to video. The fenders are more of a pearl. It's not the same. That's a tri-stage, I believe. So anyways, we're going to do a hood replacement and a fender. So you're going to have to take most of the liner out, separate this bumper, take the headlight out, probably remove some of these trim pieces. The hood goes onto the fender, I believe. Here I'm going to clean up some of the snow. Like I said, I'm not going to do a how to open the door. There's some bolts in between here. I'm going to show you a little bit about adjusting once we get to that point, so I'll strip it down. Getting these gaps is very important, and then with the hood, and I'll show you the key factors on how to do that. But we're going to tear this down, and yeah, inside the wheel, sometimes it helps to turn the wheel one way or the other. I got a little wrench for these bolts, which works nice. Open my mobile toolbox. It's just a little guy like that. Works great. Get all these little bits. So, all right. I'll see you guys in a bit once I get this partially stripped down. Probably start with the headlight. Work our way back. First, I'll clear off some of the snow. All right. So, you gotta take the inner wheel liner off. I don't know. Looks like it's two pieces. Of course, it's inevitable. You're gonna strip one, screw one up. Wasn't too bad. A couple bolts. I believe we have to peel back this rocker to get the two bolts here. I don't have a light. Sorry, that's terrible. Okay, there's sound deadening, windshields. It's all rusted out for the bracket there. That is going to be an issue for this gap. This bumper screws up like that, and I believe the bracket holds it tight. There's two long bolts for the headlight, or nuts. They're studs. Those are always a bitch. That's why you got to take this out. I don't know if you can see it right there. So I already took this front fascia, or the front top engine cleaner guard off. So this headlight, GM likes to usually do pull clips. It's all one piece. So I got a couple bolts here we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of this headlight. Unplug everything. So we'll, oh, it looks like the headlight's a two-piece. So might not have to remove the headlight. We have to remove the side marker. So, you know what? I hope I have enough extensions, and we'll get that out. There's some other metal bracket right here. We're gonna have to take this off because it goes to the fender. Probably, oh, that just comes off easy. These foams are just glued in. You're gonna have to remove that. And there's a bolt down here. I'll probably take this hood off right away. Find the connection for this lamp, and we'll pull that out. I don't want to take these off, but there's probably, yeah, there's clips in there. Probably gonna have to. Those are shitty, but I mean, it's not the best condition to begin with. So, we'll start with this hood because the weight's on the fender. So we'll do that. All right, got the hood off. The struts, all you gotta do is take a little pin, you peel these up. So you can see, that's just the lock. Those two little things inside, those come out. That's what holds it on the ball. 2 bolts. Disconnect the light. Had to pull a few of the these things off just to get access. Sorry, I made a mistake. The bolts don't go on that side. The studs come out and they come out here. So we are going to remove this headlight. It looks like I might be able to pull the fender off without doing it. I'm going to loosen all the other bolts. We'll see what happens. Nice guys, they hooked up a heater for me. You have to carefully pull this trim off. Pull up on here. I used a 90-degree like that. Just try to get as close to those as the clips as possible. Now this is one piece that runs the whole length. There's clips underneath, but it was all, I don't think there's rockers left in this. I'm going to try to just sneak this down enough. I should be able just to pull this down enough. There's 2 bolts there. I don't think I'm going to be able to. This door corner gets in the way, so I'm going to have to probably pull it all. I don't want to damage anything. Okay. 2 things. There's a nut way up in there. And the first one you take off is just holding this in. Tricked me. And there's another one that connects up to here, this bracket here. Which it looks like you just have to loosen it and then slide it out. I didn't know that, but now I do, and now you know. This headlight, you have to take this bracket right off. Just because the sandwich is in there. And then you take the 2 headlight bolts off and everything will come off as one piece. So, to get the side marker off, I don't know if I brought these because I never use them. It's one of those inverted Torx. So that would have been the easy way to get without taking the headlight off. But now I know, and now you know. Okay, so turns out 6 mil will work if you're very careful. And then those are 2 bolts on this bracket. So it actually is probably going to be easier just to remove those other bolts and take the whole headlight out as a whole like this, instead of trying to, because the headlight mounts with some bolts behind there, instead of trying to take those out behind all that framework over there. Alright, so these are used parts. The gap looks good. It's flush. The pinstripe doesn't add up, but the stamped metal line does. The hood, nice and flush. The gap's fairly straight. It looks like this hood's either came in or this fender is bent out. I'm not getting paid to make it perfect. That's crushed here, but there's a big kink in this hood as well. So, and as you can see, the color, this is, I think, a 3 tri-stage pearl, and the other is white. So I just gotta put this bumper on. It came with a new bracket, so that helped with the rust, but I gotta pull this bumper back to slide it in. So, and then yeah, that's it.